Okay, well, I currently stay in Fort Hill on Short Street, and some of the things that we personally did on our street to kind of take back our streets is we did it ourselves. We took ownership of our own neighborhood. We didn't wait around on our street for somebody to do something for us. It was a house that was next door to ours. We took upon ourselves to tear the house down ourselves. We bought the property, we tore it down, and we made it a nice green space for us. However, I know that everybody's not in that position to be able to do that, and sometimes instead of building something new, we might need to revitalize what we have already and make it livable and habitable for new people to live in. So instead of building new, let's use our resources to make what we already have in good working condition.
Okay. Next question. Again, we'll come to Dr. Jones and then Dr. Beverly. This is a new seat, a vacated seat, this state representative post. From what you have observed, what should be the new objectives going forward for this state representative post? What are the greatest needs and challenges of your district, and how will you meet them?
Jobs. The area needs economic development. The district on a whole needs jobs. And you can address the education issue and you can address the safety issue by bringing jobs to the area. Now, the question that I'm always getting is, how are you going to do this? You know, I have a vision. My vision for the area is to make Macon a place where people want to live, a place where people want to come and visit, a place where people want to bring their conventions on a year-to-year after year basis. And so we have to get ourselves ready for the interview. We have to make sure our areas look great for when businesses want to come here and place their businesses here. We want to make sure that our people are trained so that they can do the jobs when big businesses want to come here.
Do I need to repeat the question? Okay. Again, this is a vacated seat, and you all will be, whoever whatever the outcome of this is, one of you will be the new state representative. And from what you have observed in the past, what should be the new objectives going forward for this state representative post? What are the greatest needs and challenges of your district, and how will you meet them?
Thanks for the question. The greatest challenge is poverty. And if we don't deal seriously with the poverty issue by creating jobs and incentives to bring businesses into our region, we're going to be in a world of hurt over the next emerging sort of generation. One of the things I would do is invest in infrastructure. Infrastructure meaning not just roads and bridges and highways. Those are great in the down economy because folk can get back to work if you create the right incentives for people to actually work on the jobs that are being created by doing that. But what we have to do is look at ourselves as a region. How do we look 20 years from now, 40 years from now? What are the emerging markets based on the logistics that we have right now? Our situation here in Macon is that we are driven by the #1 driver is healthcare. What are the opportunities that we have in healthcare? How do we take advantage of the peripherals that come along with emerging markets that we invest in to those types of industry? If we do that, I think we begin to turn the tide. I think we create, as my friend Anissa said, is a market where people want to come to. And quite frankly, that's why I came. I think it's tremendous potential here, and I'm sure I can bring people here too. Thanks.
Okay, this is the final question. And first will be Dr. Beverly and then Dr. Jones. What of your background, education, experience, community service, and vision makes you best suited to serve as Georgia State Representative for this 139th District?
So I like the vision statement because I'm an eye doctor by trade. They say where there's no vision, the people perish. A part of who I am as a person is I've always asked myself, what is the animating principle that guides me, that drives me into a place where I want to serve? I came to Macon, as I said before, to start a business, to hire people. The business, sort of got caught up in the economy, and I decided I would go get an MBA, try to figure out how do you actually run a business, and I did that. And then I realized that the state was a part of the problem, not the solution. And So when I realized that, I decided to apply to Harvard University for a master's in public administration. I got in and I graduated. And I studied how do you build infrastructure, as I talk about, in a down economy? How do you make sure that people on the margins get included into the system? A part of what I bring to the table is a depth of knowledge that I think is unrivaled. I have been a field organizer for Obama. I've registered voters. I've done all the political stuff that one man could do on the sidelines. And it seems like now's the time to jump in and do something very good for this city and for this community. Thank you.
Okay.
Do I need to repeat it?
Yes, please.
Okay. What of your background, education, experience, community service, and vision makes you best suited to serve as Georgia State Representative for this 139th District?
Okay, well, I am a graduate of Fort Valley State University. I have a bachelor's in biology. I went on to Life University where I studied to become a doctor of chiropractic, and I also went and got my MBA, executive MBA out at Wesleyan College right here in Macon, Georgia. My background, I feel like, because I know this terrain, I know this area, I know the ins and outs of Macon and how it is. I have been working in this community diligently all of my life. All I know is community service. That's why I was late today. I was doing community service, projects that I do every Saturday. I have prior commitments. But I feel like the vision that I have for this community is I want it to be prosperous again. I remember the days that Macon was prosperous. I remember when East Macon, Houston Avenue, all these communities were good communities to live in, and they can be that again. And if you vote for me on July 19th, I sure will help you see that vision. If you can help me see that vision come to pass.
Okay.
Dr. Jones, your closing statement, 30 seconds.
I'm Dr. Jones. I'm running for the House seat. I'm running because I'm passionate about this area. I've been here all my life. This is all I know. I went off to school and I came back to this area so that I can invest my time, my talents back into the community, which made me the person that I am today. I want to see Macon be prosperous again. I want to see Macon be the Macon that it was when I was a little girl, and it can be that again. And if you vote for me on July 19th, it will happen.
Thank you. My name is James Beverly, and I'm running to be your next state representative in District 139. Abraham Lincoln had a statement. He says, "I will study and get ready, and perhaps my chance will come." I believe that I've studied, I've gotten ready, and perhaps not just my chances come, but our chances come to take a look at a seat that is a people seat. What do we do with this seat? How do we make this seat better for everyone so that we all partake in an economy that's going to be an emerging market? I came here because Macon attracted me. I stay here because I love all you guys. If you hold me accountable, if you give me your vote, your support, and your prayers, I promise you I won't let you down.
Thank you very much. Give him a round of applause.